Look how juicy these strawberries are. These look amazing. So I'm just about getting ready to give them a wash. I'll take out the green parts and that part that goes into the centre, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to quickly mix up a replacement protein shake. Okay, so and this is without dairy, so it's absolutely 100% vegan and vegetarian friendly. I think these strawberries are absolutely just out of this world. I haven't seen strawberries quite as good as that probably for a long time, if not ever, in the shops here in Scotland. This is fresh produce from Spain, and we're just entering that time of the year now where it's still quite cold here in Scotland, but it's beginning to warm up and heat up in some of the more warmer European places like Spain. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give them a quick wash and get them ready for this protein shake. I'm not sure how you prep your strawberries, but this is the way that I do mine. There's probably an easier way. So I usually just take off the leaves, and then I've got a knife. Just be very careful if you're doing it this way. You just want to carve out the centre part. There's probably a special tool, kitchen utility tool that you can buy for this. I don't have one, but this is the way I do it. It works for me. If you have a different way and you know of a different way, a more easy, simple way, let us know in the comments. So that's them in here in the sieve. Give them a rinse. That's rinsed there. Be sure to give your fruit and veggies a good rinse before you use them. That's them ready to go into the NutriBullet, ready to be blended. So I'm just going to put them in here now. And with this particular meal replacement shake, we are going to be using two different products, two different Herbalife products. The first one being, in case you haven't guessed already, it's the F1 Formula 1 smooth chocolate flavour. Okay, so that's my favourite. That's the one that I always have. Never run out of this stuff. Vanilla is also nice. I like the vanilla. But there are so many different flavours. There are even flavours that I haven't yet tried. And so I would encourage you to take a look at the various different flavours, try them out and find out which ones you like best. So a lot of people like to make up their milkshakes with dairy milk. Some people prefer not to. Some people have maybe, you know, an adverse reaction to dairy products, and if that's the case, you might want to just use water. This is what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to be using this second product, which is the PDM. You may have heard me talk about this before, the protein drink mix. This comes in vanilla flavour. There is only one flavour of the PDM that I'm aware of right now. And this is basically, right, in basic terms, it is dried milk, but it has sweetener. Now, this is also vegan friendly, and it's really, you know, pretty much like F1 Formula 1. It contains lots and lots of vitamins and minerals. So not only are you going to get a bit of extra flavour in here, you get your dried milk, you get some sweetener, you get extra protein, vitamins and minerals. So we're going to go with water and 2 scoops of each. So I've got my 250 millilitres of water, and I've used a measuring jug here. The water looks a bit cloudy. It's because of the glass being cold. That's all it is. So what we can see here is 250 millilitres is equivalent to a quarter of a litre, just so that you know. So I'm going to put this water in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in my 2 scoops. I've got my measuring spoon here, my Herbalife measuring spoon, which is going to give me, you know, it's 2 tablespoons, but this is the way where you can measure it. I like to have, you know, when we talk about a measure, you could have a flat measure where you go across the actual surface area here, or you could have a heaped measure. I like to be generous with this stuff because it is so good and it contains all the good things, the vitamins and minerals, etc, etc. So there you go, that's what I'm putting in. There's 1 and 2 of the PDM. Next I want to be adding in the F1 chocolate flavour. So I'm going to go 2 scoops here again. And the other thing that we can do here, which I think it really also helps with the taste, and that is we can add in a bit of ice. Now I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you might want to try it with the ice. So I'm just going to go ahead and put in 4 ice cubes. That's the ice cubes there. And I really don't need to put anything else in here. I'm ready to blend this up in the NutriBullet. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So there we go, that's it all done. I just paused the video for about 30 to 40 seconds. That's really all it takes. Very little preparation, very little time to make this, and it's an ideal meal replacement. So I said I was going to share a couple of reasons why that adding ice might be a good idea. What I find is, you know, if you're using tap water, I don't know what kind of water you're using. If your water has maybe been filtered and refrigerated, it's nice and cool. If not, you're pulling water out of the tap, so it would be tap water. And it might be slightly warm or room temperature. Not only that, when you put it through the blender, your NutriBullet or whatever it is that you're using, it also warms up slightly. So I always think it tastes better. So number 1, if you are using tap water or water that's maybe just sitting at room temperature in a bottle, this is going to help just cool it down a bit so you can drink it and just experience the flavour immediately without having to first refrigerate it and then go back to it. Now, this is just one way to get a healthy meal. There's lots and lots of things that you can do with F1 Formula 1 and also with the PDM. So this is the F1 Formula 1 here. And again, PDM, that's this one here. This is what this one looks like. Again, it's just only comes in 1 flavour, vanilla flavour. But there's so many things we can do with this. We can use it to bake. We can use it for so many different recipes. And I'm going to be sharing more recipes with you really soon inside our home study group. So be sure to be signed up to the newsletter. Every time I put out a new video, a new educational video or a new blog post, I'll be sending out that information with the link through the newsletter. And if you haven't already signed up to the newsletter, you can do that now. It's absolutely free to sign up. You'll never be asked for any money to sign up to the newsletter. And when you do that, you become, you'll get invitations to join our online community, our home study groups, if you like. And, this is all free education, great information education that will really help you on your own wellness journey, regardless of where you're at. If you're already fit and healthy, or if you're looking to make some improvements. So that's all for today's video. I hope you found this one useful, and until next time, do take care, have fun, And you can also find some other recipes already inside our home study group on Facebook, so look out for those. And until next time, do have fun, and I'll speak to you in the next video. VitalComplete has been scientifically designed to support the reduction in waist circumference and abdominal fat. It also supports normal macronutrient metabolism, which is great for your gut health, brain health, and your energy levels. Regardless of where you're at on your own fitness journey, this could be an ideal food supplement. Speak to your coach to order yours today.